Здорово. Так, продолжим наше прохождение. Так, а вон написано же в МС Автобернере. Ну, стрим-то на другом компе идет. На этом только играю. Тут же через карту захвата. А нет, тут тупик. Морковь.
Not everyone subscribes to
Ух ты,
what
чё
is
это?
mine is yours, it seems.
А где она? Я не понял, кто это? А, вот она стоит.
You stood by us. I thought you might. Glad I was right. You might even hang around and help us deal with goblins by my reckoning.
Гоблинами. Ну и с гоблинами помогу.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
А, она мне не дает лутать. Понятно. Уединенные покои.
No traps, please.
Одна страница только. Книги. Весело. Интересно, у них тут книги.
Guard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Так, ну тут ничего, походу, нет в этом уединенном месте, я так понял. А, ну можно полежать вот. Одежда прижимистого бродяги. Шляпа курячайшего болтуна. Сейчас шляпу одену. Нету головного убора. О, вообще красавец. Как для него прям делали. А, это одежда. Броня, тяжелая броня. Так, ну это я отсюда и пришел же. А, ну тут все. Тут она не запалит, чтобы долутать. А, она. Не, стойка. Посох, давай, ну-ка ты подбирай сразу. Будем примерять. Ребята, сейчас какой посох? Боевой посох. 0,7 единиц урона. Я взял такой же, да? Ну, все то же самое, да?
Very well.
Такой же топор, как у меня. А, перегрузка. Да, я тут насобирал-то знатно что-то. Давай разгрузимся. Так, это что? Огненная стрела, еще посох. Так, тоже тебе. Длинный лук. Давай тоже лук. Ну. Эй, ну-ка. Теперь 11. Эй, а у него, наверное, другой, да, урон?
Finally.
Да. Оружием и взрывается. Доп урон, давай 8. Оно не берет. В руках нет дистанционного оружия. Понял. Ну-ка, если я себе его возьму. 5-18 будет урон, а здесь 15. Ближний бой. Так, это двуручная тоже, да? Стой. Как им пользоваться?
At the ready. No one back home will ever believe this.
Подожди. Короче, ничего не понятно.
Which way to the nearest library? Still alive, so that's progress.
Так, топор-то обратно надо вернуть, не забыть.
Careful, I bite.
Can't give up now.
Ладно, пойдем отсюда.
Ready.
Так, я там-то так и не исследовал. А, это сюда подъем, вот. Оттуда.
Let's get on with it. Might find something useful.
Never a dull moment. Have to keep going.
Wits and
Так, тебе
blades
тоже
always
какой-нибудь
sharp.
лучок надо. Булава 2,7. Эй. Посох, что ли, брать?
Let's move.
My faith will guide me.
Этот не может.
All right. What now? These boots have seen everything.
Тихо, стоять.
Peer through the telescope.
Прям красавец.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the right.
Ну и что ты там увидел? Ну,
The telescope points straight ahead.
о, мужик какой-то.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Everyone hates us. But we didn't do anything.
И все. А, это я обратно вернулся. Припасики пригодятся. Так, и тут тоже тупик, да?
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Чё себе надо по-русски как забивается. 15 поточный.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Ну давай с тобой.
No!
You lying rat!
Да, я такой.
Be quick.
Что смогу ударить, да? Ой. Я что-то это промахнулся.
It shall be done.
Я и на себя, да, на что-то наложил. А, это масса така, буду знать, как он делает. Он взрывается и наносит всем находящимся поблизости, оставляя ледяную поверхность. Понятно. Все, уходишь?
Heading there.
Давай, постреляем. Ну, вампир-то наш. О, попал.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Жди в моем лагере. Вот.
Very well, but heed my words.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Надо было, наверное, ее убить все-таки.
I wonder what the next move is.
Какая-то она говноедка, потому что
got a long road ahead.
Какая-то феминистка.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Так, ну я и тут был, я везде уже был.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Так я и здесь ходил.
Sure. In science.
Может там есть дорога, откуда гоблины-то тогда пришли. Вот что-то есть тут вроде.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman
А,
with
что-то там
shadows,
есть.
you said.
Сейчас сохраним.
That if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror.
I don't know.
No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
Кто это, ведьмак там, да?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any?
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls
Да, мы будем править.
will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
You? Brenna, kill him!
Ну. А, это безрассудная атака. А где моя ярость? Всё.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Give up.
Ах ты гад! Я думал, без потери обойдется.
What's next, I wonder?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Блин.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
That tadpole wasted no time in abandoning its host. Not sentimental creatures, clearly.
That hit the spot.
Ладно, пойдем дальше. Это эти криптобиоды, наверное, да, в них?
Moving ahead.
Так, что, пойдем прямо туда?
Still
Или,
no symptoms.
No sign of
или
tentacles
искупаться?
so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
Там что-то темно.
Owlbear tracks.
Вот в пещеру.
Its nest must be nearby. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Тут типа гоблины, что ли, живут, да? Сейчас всех замочим, короче. О! Медвесыч.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face
Сейчас мы его
looming out of the darkness.
дожарим. О,
The beast shrinks back, feathers quivering.
я его напугал, типа.
Something's on my mind.
Ух ты. Медвесыч решил борзеть. Это его медвесычонок.
Think you can take me on?
Получил.
Don't leave her.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Теперь поджарим. И промах. Ничего удивительного. Ух ты! И чё, медвесыч? Ух. Хо-хо-хо-хо-хо. И детеныш тоже атакует. Сейчас я тебя от медвесычу. Скотина такая.
Death won't take me yet.
Ух ты. Прям в прыжке.
Can feel death's cold grip.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Сейчас и детеныша сожрем. Развелось тут,
A
страшил.
single strike will end his suffering.
Конечно, избавим его от страданий.
The cub would have died anyway.
Nature might have provided for it. Too late now. Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Так, перекур.
The first time I saw you, I figured you a champion. A man of valor, integrity. But you seem intent on proving me wrong.
Где-то.
Another step forward.
Работа.
I have something to ask.
I had but one request, to speak to Zorru, and you have made a mockery of it. We travel west. We may yet witness signs of a crash, if you are not so busy ignoring me. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. I will not brook your ignorance. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. I know what you can barely fathom. That you cannot bear it makes it no less true. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Умничать решила.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore, and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me. No! I'm fine. Forget it. It's nothing. I swear.
О, да ладно.
You're not going to let this go, are you? I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Gladly.
Вот и поговорили. Так, ну чё? Кто меня не пытается съесть? Слышно среднюю кнопку. Громко. А, можно так крутить. Яйцо!
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Все. Понятно. Я все понял. Какой-то сундук. Там.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Ну-ка, иди ты открывай.
Protective magic. Should have known.
Чё? Открой сундук. Дурак, что ли?
No time to rest.
О,
Be on my way.
то есть тут еще это еще не все. Так, там походу выход.
What's inside?
Держанный жоплин. Кто-то жоплина растерзал. Наверное, медвесыч. А, это назад. Вперед.
Here we go.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Нормально прогулялись, чё? Как процент догрузится, а на каких-нибудь 4 ядерниках, как будет это все лагать.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be
И
seen.
все? А чего это? Тут тупик. Куда идти-то?
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
Скалистая круча. О! Так можно и не заметить. Надо смотреть всякие скалистые кручи, значит. Улей. Там, наверное, мед. Да, мед. Хорошо, обожаю мед.
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
И рыбу обожаю.
Pull a muscle in your haste.
Ягоды. О, то, что я люблю. Мясо я не люблю. Стой, 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 тут еще полынь. Хорошая трава. Грибы. Так, это что за говно? Кряб. Сейчас мы его зарежем тоже. Попробуем приручить. О.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Грубое письмо, личная пиписка, нежное письмо. Так, у кого у нас? Вот, тебе надо. А, я вот же что хотел.
Someone there?
Куда-то хлам весь выгрузить.
dog remains at the dead man's side, as if in mourning.
Скорбит он же тупой. Как он может скорбить? Это же псина просто.
Anything of use? Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Какие-то чуваки.
Who cares about some? It's dead. Let's go.
Какой-то барат.
Come in. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
What's up for discussion?
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That short bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting.
Ой, а чё у меня с бородой?
We're wasting time.
О, чуваки-то были не пустые. Рисунок гоблина.
Still breathing.
Чем он?
Time to press ahead. Let's have a look. What's in here?
А, это я обратно пришел.
Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die along these tracks. Scored, bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Мертвый тифлинг.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Surround them like. Looks like we're spotted, lads.
Давай сюда. Хе-хе, интересно. О, ловля снарядов. Нормально. Перчатки-то пригождаются.
Can't give up. Not now. Take your...
Надо было, конечно, раньше это сделать, ну ладно. Что это он не сделал? Ой. Что-то мы в засаду попали, однако. Он с кислотой. Ой, лестницу сломал. Так, пока что-то как-то не очень. Так, а загрузиться я тут сохранялся, нет? Оно недалеко.
Quite ready for you. No one's stopped me yet.
Subtle steps.
Давай ты пойдешь первый.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Get over there! Surround them like. You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Получилось.
Oh, suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
О, отлично.
Let's see.
Орлах. Это. Так, карта. Значит, я здесь появился. Ну, хорошо. Карта. Хорошо. О, стой, стой.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. With haste.
Гоблины тут все вытаскали уже, да? Бедная одежда. Иски, деревянные подметки. Ну-ка, бери-ка ты, давай. О! А, нельзя так.
Let's get going.
Все пусто.
Watch what you touch. If it smells like weed, it's flames, right?
Так, это туалет, да?
On my way.
Храбрец.
Go on. More of us inside.
Так, опять какие-то начались перегрузы проца. Странно. Так, стой. Хранить. Что тут у нас так? У меня харизма 14. У этого 10. 15.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Так, ну-ка давай я пойду, короче.
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck sight.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Какой успех сокрушительный.
Down, Claw! Bad girl! She's a little overexcited. Been a busy day. Lads are celebrating. Who? If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
Down in the pits, no less. Sounds ominous among creatures that love blood sports. Better step to it.
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up. Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
Oh, he's stupid.
Stop fidgeting.
Can't call fleas from the bloody walls.
More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger. Blessed be.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my...
Да иди ты.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws.
Здорово, Аня. Спасибо.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
I don't know
Back.
what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
I'm not sure I want to know. But it's gone now. We should keep moving. Agreed.
Задницу засунула его себе обратно.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a
Goblin
bar.
kind will tease you and throat you when ready. Come with
fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glad.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin.
Здорово, здорово.
Draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin. We pay. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now look what you've done.
Come on.
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Grimmer, idiot.
Так, пойдем дальше.
Yes. Not for me.
Ух ты. Стражник Гургон какой-то. Чё себе?
No go inside. Inside boring.
Хо-хо-хо.
Bloody racket.
Это явно не гоблин.
Come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you.
Давай обсудим.
We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
И что за недуг у тебя?
Specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Ты должен питаться чистой магией с этого момента. Поподробнее, пожалуйста.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Не, вот это давай.
Thank you.
Наркоман, блин. Те какие-то не без изъяна.
Bloody racket.
They're just having a bit of fun.
That hit the spot.
Aye, so much
I can
fun
feel it work.
that those thieves
Magic.
almost got cast.
Like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages.
That'll be some real
Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
bloody racket.
Oh, come on. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye,
Ладно, идем дальше.
that those thieves almost got past. Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Так, ага, наверное, получится. 2, 4, вот так, отлично.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose. Well now, gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Одна болтология.
This ruin's
Чка.
dedicated to Seluna. Vile moonwitch.
Smells like
Feel
blood.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too.
Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic. Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a power. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head, Joe.
Такая борода.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Hey? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Че еще?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Ладно, идем дальше. А, стой, а что там?
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there. Another outsider come to see the boss. Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. Get down there and stop complaining.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs. I wouldn't go down there.
Здорово.
That's the spider pit.
Ну, не знаю. 3440-то, ну, будет лагать. Запустится, но играть как не знаю будет.
This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
If I were you, I'll get me ass back to the party before somebody put me to work.
Тут подгрузы на процы иногда сильные бывают.
Hands off my tongue, you bloody bird. I'm pledged to the...
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
Так, и чё я сюда иду-то? Будет нормально, наверное, играть. Настройки только. Подобрать нормально, да и все.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Да,
You
в
taste
2К.
the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul.
Максималки в 1440p.
Brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Never saw a true soul like you. But you got the Absolute's blessing.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk
Можно для
to
любого
dead
железа
spirit?
настройки подобрать.
Now's your chance.
Эй, что тут надо смотреть труп?
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead Squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So set.
Не, ну конечно,
You feel shadow
не совсем уж для любого. Ну я имею в виду так, по минимуму.
the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek
Ну,
is
на
within
твоей
their
сборке тут
grasp.
явно в процессоре будет больше проблем. Видеокарта-то нормально игру эту переварит. А вот на старом проце я вот не знаю, как будет. Ну, надо смотреть. Качай, посмотри, попробуй и расскажешь потом, как пошла. У меня сейчас нет 3440.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his
Меня
incantation.
отовсюду. Хобби у меня такое. Железки собирать.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Ага, не получилось. Раст потянет, но эти лаги будут.
Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Ну и FPS будет не очень высокий. Раст вообще на старых процессах плохо идет. Ну, играть-то можно, конечно.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Ragslin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Githemans. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Так, ну-ка.
Who killed you.
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod to reveal darkness.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, Squid.
Doubt clouds Ragzlin's skull. Does he feel your guidance?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
10 минут сражений и 1,5 часа болтологии.
Silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Давай, ты сам будешь делать. А, ну давай.
Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
Так, ну ладно, на сегодня, я думаю, хватит. Закончим здесь. Всем спасибо, кто заходил, смотрел. Скоро увидимся снова.